So I also saw Miles 22, which was directed by Peter Berg and starred Mark Wahlberg. Oh man, most this is the most disappointing movie I've seen this year. Holy cow, it sucked badly. Like the film is about like Mark Wahlberg stars as this this CIA named James Silva, who's most highly prized, at least understood, who's in like an understood unit. He's like aided by a secret command team. Silva must like retrieve and transport an asset who holds life, dream information for like Miles Point Two. Like the villain is Aiko. Oh, what is I think his last name is? He's the guy from the Raid movies. I gotta say, he was probably the best part of the whole film. Him and believe it or not, Ronda Rousey. Like Ronda Rousey isn't a great actress by any means. I mean, I thought she was fine in Expendables 3 and I think it was Fear 7. I think she was in. She was fine in those, but come on, those are action roles. Like they aren't really required for her. And she didn't really have a whole lot of speaking stuff, so they weren't required to be good actors for her to be a good actress now. And let me tell you something. Mark Wahlberg's character in this, he's a freaking jerk. Like, I mean, a jerk. I have no idea why anybody would even want to work with this guy. I mean, he's such a douchebag. Not the actor. I love Mark Wahlberg. Mark, he's always awesome. But the character I'm talking about, the character. I don't know. Whenever like he spoke, I just wanted to go straight into the screen and just like literally punch his face. Like that's how much of a jerk he was in this. He was a jerk to Ronda Rousey's character. Like I mean, shit. If that character literally said that to the actual Ronda Rousey, he wouldn't have a face. Let me just say that right now. But I mean, who the heck in the right mind will even want, work with this guy? This guy will not be someone anybody will want to work with in real life. Also, top of all, the movie was so boring. Some of the action was okay. Like mainly the action by Aiko was good, probably the best part. But I literally almost fell asleep during this movie. I was kind of hoping it'll at least be dumb action, like so bad it's good, but it's just so bad it's bad. I mean, the film felt like a bad dream and a bad movie. All right, I kind of stole that line from someone from Rotten Tomatoes, but still, I agree 100% about what he says. But anyway, it also for all you Walking Dead fans, it has actress Lauren Cohen, and she has and her character has like the storyline with her husband, and I think it was her daughter. That literally did not need to be in the movie. Like that storyline doesn't even like you forget about that towards the when towards the middle and towards the movie is over. You totally forget about that saying. That being said, this movie just sucked. Like I mean, completely sucked. It I found it to be boring. Like I mean, John Malkovich did not even look good in this, and John Malkovich is a good actor. Like some of the acting wasn't that great. No, I mean, it's so disappointing because Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg last directed three amazing films: Lone Survivor, Deepwater Horizon, and my favorite out of the bunch, Patriots Day. Then they go from doing that to this. Makes me think, you know what, Berg and Wahlberg, just stick with like true story related films and not do anything like this. And I heard like they're supposed to be doing a sequel to Miles 22. You know what? I don't think if the movie doesn't do well, I don't think a sequel is ever gonna get made. I can't remember how much it made, but to be honest, who cares? The movie sucked. Like if they do a sequel, fine. Maybe there are sequels that end up being better than the original. So hopefully that could be you know with us, but That being said, it was a dog fest. It was a snooze fest. I mean, just if you want to see it, I guess try out, but I wouldn't recommend it. Seriously, this is one of the worst films I've seen this year. Like, okay, I'm being biased. Slenderman's still the worst, but you know what I mean. But anyway, let me bring it back to you guys. Have you guys saw Miles 22? Did you actually enjoy it? I mean, hey, all films are subjective. I mean, the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes is like 100%, which kind of interesting. But hey, all films are subjective. If you enjoy it, cool. You know, if you didn't, leave your comment if you did or did not like it. And what are you hoping Pierberg does next? Like, are you hoping him and Mark Wahlberg just sticks with true story films, or do other action films like this? I mean, this is probably Pierberg's worst movie. I know lots of people disagree and say Battleship. I'm gonna admit I'm one of the few people that actually like Battleship. Yeah, it's Tim, like Shiver Me Timbers. I literally enjoyed Battleship. Was that movie great? Not really, but it was literally lots of fun. But anyway, you know what? Just comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.